Just thought I'd make a video of how I break down a deer leg using the Benchmade Meatcrafter. By far the sharpest knife out of the box I've ever used. Now, I'm not a professional, I'm not a butcher, but I'm sort of self-taught here, and it works for me. I'm just, you'll sort of see all these muscles come apart from each other. You start breaking them away. And I'll just sort of get in here and cut out a bit of this sinew and crap here. Now I've got a bin bag here for that. I've got a bowl here for the scraps for the dog, and then I'll put my cuts on a plate over here. Here we go. I'm just breaking away these muscles. You can just work in there. And all this stuff just peels off. This top muscle here there's nothing wrong with it, good to eat, but this is sort of one I'll give to the dogs. They'll get a good feed. They eat better than I do. Just keep sort of taking off that outer layer and that sinew. Just as you see these muscles, you can just start separating. Yeah, they separate from each other. Down beside the bone there, and one there. I'll go and just put them aside, and then I'll clean them up later. Down there, start breaking this away. You see those muscles, they just separate, just follow them around. See that? You just keep following that around. That'll separate and get some good steaks out of that. Cut a bit of that fat off. That fat's no good, it'll make the meat taste shit out. Alright. just trim away any of that shit. The dogs will get a fair bit of that. Oh, I'll take this. Don't know what there's a dog so they can hear me. Just don't know what these cuts are called, but it doesn't matter when you're eating it. I'm just coming to the bone here and I'm just going to work around this bone. Right hard up against it. And I'll sort of start coming under it and I'll cut it out. And just feel the bone. Gather around it. You can see another muscle there, just separating the shank and that bone. So that bone's out. It's got the shank. That main bone there. We'll come back and sort that out. These dogs get a good feed out of this bit. And then the rest of your muscles are exposed there, and you can just start cutting out the shit and then separating each muscle. Fat there. Just start breaking that stuff away. The skin will separate this. And we'll get a roast out of this. Keep working around. You want to leave all that outer layer of skin there because that sort of might have got a bit dirty or still have a bit of hair on it from out in the field. Just keep separating that. There we go, look at that. You get a good roast out of that. There is, in here there's a bit of fat and a bit of a gland that sort of will taste a bit shitty, so you want to cut that out. Yeah, this one's a good one. Another bit there. Any of that fat you want out. The sinews, alright, will break down if you do this one in a slow cooker. Yeah, look at that. Beautiful. We'll clean that up a bit more a bit later. Yeah, so now I'm just getting, I'm not being too fussy with this stuff because the dogs will get it. These dogs go alright, they eat pretty well. Come back to that. Oh, same, still just separating. Take that off. Hit it from this side. This knife, so sharp. Done about, I've probably done about 6 deer with this knife and haven't had to put it on a stone. Just give it a bit of a hit on a ceramic rod and it'll bring it back. Cut some good steaks out of that too. I'll clean that up in a minute. Yeah, a lot of this stuff it's all good. It'd be good if you minced it up, but I just give it to the dogs. Nothing's wasted. Just I like to cut all my meat either into roasts or steaks. I don't do much mince. There's just a shit there. I'll get this shank back here. I'll cut this out because there's a lot there. Good for if you're going to mince it up, but this stuff just goes to my dogs. I'm just going to work around this bone and separate it. You'll find it where it joins there. You can come in there. Just keep working around that joint. Eventually she'll come apart. Just work around it. It gives up eventually. knife will get it. You just got to find those tendons and break them. There we go. There we go. That for the dogs, they'll get that. Get that off there too. Could leave that on there, but oh, and there's your shank too. So, right. You have your own ideas of what to do with that, but my dogs get them. Alright, now I've got all these cuts separated. I'll show you how I clean them up. I'll put that to the side for now. That's the roast I get out of it. I'll just take all this off the top. It really helps with a sharp knife. Now, I lost the sound to this video, so I'm just gonna let you know what I'm doing here. I'm just taking the outer layer of that outer layer of skin off the roast there. Yeah, just work your way around. You could leave it on, but I just like to take it off. Yeah, it just makes it a bit cleaner and not as chewy, I think. Most of it will break down when you're cooking it, but that silver skin can be pretty tough. And it's a red deer that was shot. You get a whole heap of meat off one of them. I usually do these roasts in the slow cooker. There's a bit of silver skin that sort of runs into the roast. You won't get it all, but I'm just sort of running down there, the side of it, either side of it, and just cut a little bit of it out. Yeah, this is just how I like to clean it up. You really don't have to do this if you're for a roast or another bit of that silver skin there. Just get in there, take a bit of that off, cut down either side of it. a little bit more of that fat in the middle there. Looks good. Already chuck that in a freezer bag and start cutting some steaks. So the same deal with all these bits of meat. I just take all of the outer, it's like a membrane on the outside. I just take all of that off, and anything that was exposed to the elements, or it sort of dries out if it gets a bit of air to the skin. So once you have taken all these outside layers off, it's good to get it into the freezer or into a freezer bag and just put it in the fridge for when you want to eat it, just so that it doesn't dry out too much. Yeah, I go around the whole thing, just take the whole outer layer of that membrane off. Yeah, this helps when you've got a real sharp knife. You can just get under that, right underneath that membrane, and yeah, I'd highly recommend one of these Benchmade Meatcrafters. Super sharp, like a 14-degree edge bevel, S45 VN steel. The whole Hunt series of knives from Benchmade, just awesome knives. Got a crooked river that you can pretty much process a whole deer with that knife. It's the ultimate hunting knife. So I got the rag horn I usually use to get the back straps out and cut the legs off, and then the saddle. Oh, I got the Hidden Canyon skinner. Knock the skin off. But so I'm just cutting all these up into steaks now. Now it's all cleaned up. I cut them pretty thin. I'll just give them a quick fry up. And yeah, look at that, get some good steaks off one of those big red deer legs. He's sort of just pre-rut too, so he's still be tasty. Yeah, there's one. It's basically the same deal with all of these muscles. I do the same thing, just take off the outer layer, the outer membrane, and then just cut them into steaks. This cut's like a little bit smaller, so I like to butterfly them just to make them a little bit bigger. It seems like I'm wasting a lot, but all those offcuts you can mince up. Just get every last bit off, so it's a nice clean piece of meat. You'll see here I'll butterfly some. Just cut 3/4 of the way down, and then all the way down, and then just give her a bit of a tap and flatten her out. And same again, 3/4, then all the way through. Give it a tap. You just get a bigger piece of meat. And they're only cut thin, just a quick fry up. And they'll be beautiful, tender. Gets a lot of that, those tendons and that sinew on the inside, and that outer membrane that makes it chewy. So just nice and thin and a quick fry up. Beautiful. Alright, I've got a red deer backstrap here. I'll just show you how I clean this up. You'll see just getting under these layers. So I like to cut the whole outer layer off just in case it was exposed to any of the elements. Dogs. Just taking off the whole outer layer. Nice sharp knife. Benchmade Meatcrafter. That. Down here, just under, there's a bit of sinew, and like you'll see this bit on top of it. It's all good if you want to mince it up, but I give it to the dog. So we'll just follow this. So cut that here. Follow this sinew line down. Just move the back strap away there from the neck meat there. I'll just take that off to get that out of the way. That'll go to the dogs. Just take this outer layer off. because this is so big, I might just split it in half here, and then you're just doing it like you're filleting a fish. So just cut down, and you'll have that silver skin on that side. Actually, I'll knock this muscle off so it's going to be flat. And then you can just run along here, along that silver skin, just like you're filleting a fish. Just give that a bit of a wipe, so I'm dropping this onto a clean surface. Look at that. Yeah, so just a couple little bits there I'll take off. So that's silver skin. I've still got a little bit along this edge, so just cut along there, nice and thin. Not losing too much. That good. Yeah, just a little bit of that outer layer there. I just like to take all of that outer skin off. It's fine. You just get the cleanest steaks and not chewy at all. There you go. There's half of it. Just put that to the side for a minute. Right. Same thing, just like you're filleting a fish. Just slightly angle that knife down so you don't lose too much, get a good grip. Come under here, doesn't want to come off. There we go. Nice, don't lose too much meat, just get rid of that silver skin. Have a look at the other side here, pretty good. Just take a couple of those little bits that are still there off. A little bit here. So you just want the complete pieces. There's a little separate muscle here, we'll just separate that. That'll be alright. Nice and clean. Have a look, looks pretty good. Put that to the side and I'll clean up my board. Just a bit of just a wet wipe. Alright, shall we cut these up into steaks? I like to butterfly them, so I'll cut pretty thin, about 3/4 of the way down. I like to cut mine very thin, just so I can a quick fry. Look at that, nice steak. Butterfly 3/4 of the way down, and the whole way. Give it a tap. Look at that. Do that, or you can just you could just do them like that. Won't make a difference. I just like them resemble a bit more of a steak. A bit more. Yeah, just cut that one. You can do the same with this bit, a bit wider. I might just cut them straight off. Just cut that one that way. Beautiful. Now look at that. That's one leg, one back strap. I've got that. Get the roast here as well. A roast, it's a leg and a back strap, and then this is all my offcuts. I give that to the dogs, but if you wanted to keep that, you could just mince all that up and make a massive lot of mince as well. But I like to eat this in steaks. Bang.